Hi, this is Martin from Arcanum Vita. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good week. Yeah, so this week, big news is Mars is on September the 9th. Mars stations to begin its retrograde motion from September the 9th right up until, pretty much until it leaves Aries on around the 8th of January next year, 2021. So the energy over the next few months is going to be quite significantly affected as Mars, which is the planet of action and drive and assertion, and like when you think of the shadow side of Mars, it also rules anger, aggression, and agitation and those types of things. So this energy of Mars, which usually Mars represents the energy where we assert ourselves in the world. So like our thoughts and our feelings and those internal parts of ourselves are going on, represented by Mercury and Venus and the Moon and the Earth. But the outer planet beyond Earth is how we then take what's internal within us and how we bring that out into the world and how we interface with the world from our internal perspective. So that interaction with the world, or the way we interact with the world and the events which we are forced to interact with in the world, is going to be intensified over the next few months. So and intensified in a way where there'll be because it's retrograding, there'll be a sense of resistance around it, or a sense of things slowing down or not being able to be driven forward correctly, or move ahead in the way we'd like to have it move ahead. So there is potential here, particularly with this retrograde. Mars is also going to form a very challenging aspect to Saturn, Pluto and Jupiter in Capricorn throughout its retrograde process. So the way we interact with society, the rules and governance of society, the sense of harmony and balance and democracy and all those types of things, but also our will, our sense of personal empowerment, our freedom, our sense of freedom, the sense of justice, all those types of things are going to be brought into a degree of tension over the next few months. So that's not to freak out about, but it's definitely there to be aware of. Like the thing with the Mars retrograde in general is that things don't tend to flow smoothly, like where we normally like to perform an action or get something done or initiate a project and see it through. There seems to be a sense of hold up around things, or a sense of kind of things just not flowing correctly. And even in that way, we can potentially put ourselves in if we get frustrated or irritated or try and push things, that there's more potential for accidents, there's more potential for injuries, bumps, knocks, because Mars rules sharp objects and things like that. So it's important to be conscious with Mars in this change of direction and change of flow, not to push too hard, or feel that sense of resistance and get frustrated, or get let it build into an anger or an unexpressed energy, because there's the same flow of energy is not available while it's retrograding. The point of the retrograde, I guess, is to give us this little bit of resistance or a little bit of hold up, so that we can in a way reformulate how we're delivering our energy, and how we're exerting our energy in our day-to-day affairs. If you look at the passage of the retrograde, the symbols around it sort of point towards listening within and in a way repotentializing ourselves. So in a way, this energy over the next few months is incredibly constructive, where we can actually go within a little bit and look at building and consolidating our internal structure and our internal actions and drives and that type of thing. And so that when it does smooth out again in a few months, we will have achieved a great deal of growth and repotentialization in ourselves and in our potential to actually enact our activities in the world. So it's a really useful time to just not worry too much about launching any new initiatives, but using this time to really go within and get things in order and get things refined and polish up on information and prepare and lay plans, so to speak. In a collective sense, there's a lot of opportunity coming up where law, order, justice, governance, external power. Like, I mean, if there was ever a time in history where we could feel the threat of tyranny or dogmatic law or dogmatic oppression from people who appear to be in authority or appear to have some sort of power or jurisdiction over us that leads us to feel in some way thwarted or frustrated, this is the type of energy that's going to augur those types of things. It's important to not push hard against things or go off the handle or anything like that, but just constructively allow your expression to be heard and be voiced, and maintain your sense of freedom and free will, but at the same time, you know, allow yourself to have that on an inner level as well, rather than trying to fight for it or oppose something that seems to be oppressing that. So it really is important to, it's in a way, it's creating a better form of communication or interaction through setting up a bit of a clash, if you like. So it really is just be aware of this change of energy, and it's going to be around for a few months. It will pass. So, you know, use it, you know, try not to get too concerned if your external actions or your external activities are in some way agitated or held up or frustrated. Just keep allowing yourself to flow and go back in and use your energy constructively to refine or build something to a greater potential, so that when things move forward again, you know, you'll be in a far better position. You know, in a way, stay fluid, stay loose, allow things to flow, and you know, stay cool, as in, you know, with your diet, get into the juices, eat plenty of veggies, have lots of water. Just stay quite cool and loose and flexible, and try and build in a little bit of flow around things, so that it's not as, you know, hard, aggressive, and there's, you know, less potential to pent things up and that type of thing. So, but I'll talk a lot more about this. I'm sure this is going to be quite a dominant energy over the next few months anyway, but it's nothing to fear about, but just be aware of it, and stay loose, stay calm, and use the energy not so much for looking towards massive advances, but repotentialize within, and and be good to yourself above all. But take care. I hope you have a great week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much. Bye.